everybody. Today is Wednesday, and yesterday we had like a whole blizzard thing and got like 10 inches of snow, I think. So we're getting ready to head out and do chores right now. I'm gonna take you guys along with us and we'll see how this goes. Yesterday, I didn't actually go outside at all. Just Dad went out and just like made sure the animals were okay because it was still like kind of a blizzard out. And but today, since the snow is pretty well over, we're gonna like get everything dug out and go out, make sure that all the animals are in really good shape, get them plenty of food, water, all that stuff, and then do some bedding sometime today as well. So take you guys along with us. Got a bunch of snow, first really big snow of the year, and yeah, we'll see. Make sure all the animals are in good shape. Here we go. It definitely blew around a lot, so there's like some really big drifts, and then some places where the ground is just bare. So overall, I think we got around 8 or 10 inches. It's just blown all over the place. So here we are, we made it outside in the snow. It's not too bad. I think they got the roads cleared off yesterday and everything, so it should be pretty good to go to the barn and back. It's not too cold out here right now. I think it's like 18 degrees with a wind chill of like 9 degrees, which is kind of cold, but it's also like not bad because by Sunday we're supposed to have like the warmest it's gonna get all day is 5 below, so it's gonna get much colder. And yesterday was super windy. Today it's not nearly as windy, which helps a lot. And yeah, it's not too bad out here. Hi, Belle. Hi, Belle. There she is. Hi, Belle. Oh, she's a good little girl. Hi, Belle. Ooh, she's a good girl. Whoa. Hi. Hi. Do you like the snow? Hi, Belle. Hi. Hi. Belle gets all excited in the snow. Little snow dog. Good morning, Papa. So, we are stuck. It's actually just right here by the machine shed. We thought we could get through up there to get a chain because there was a little bit of a shallower part of this drift, but it did not work. And it's not like stuck really bad because it could almost get out, but it just doesn't quite have it to get out. So we're just gonna get the 27 and pull the Silverado out. Yeah. We've got unstuck. It did not take much. Just pulled the Silverado backwards a little bit, so we're good to go now. Snow is annoying. Okay. We made it. Dad's over here at the barn in the 64 clearing out the driveway and everything. The maintainer is out here on the roads getting them cleared off. They had them cleared off yesterday, but it was still kind of snowing, and then some snow blew around back across the road. So it was a little bit fun getting over here. We didn't get stuck again, but there's a lot of snow. So let's check on the sheep, make sure they're all good, and then we'll get everybody fed and watered and all that good stuff. Hey baby, how are you? Hey girls. Any babies? No babies? Okay. Get you turned out to your hay bale. Okay. There's your hay bale. It's a little bit snowy, but it's pretty good. What you think, Rosie? You can get up some courage to go out there? Yeah, there you go, Poppy. You show them how it's done. You're okay, girls. There you go, Sally. It's just snow. You guys know what snow is like, and we go through this every year. Am I gonna have to go first and show you? There you go, Lucy. Oh, there we go. Good girl. There they all are. Okay, I got the sheep turned out and got them. I cleared some of the snow off of their hay bale, so they're out there eating, doing really good with that. Debbie is in here with her lamb. The lamb is actually doing really, really well. I need to get her fed and watered. She's very impatient, but I'll get that taken care of, and everything looks good. There's no new lambs. We could be having more lambs anytime, really, so I'm just keeping an eye out for that. But everybody's doing pretty good. Made it through the blizzard well. You were so cute. Quit messing around in the dish, though. Hi. I think we are done with chores over here. I cleared some of the snow off the sheep's hay bale, so they're down there tearing into that and doing good with that. We moved Mr. Buck up into the barn, so he's up there, which is really nice because he can be kind of ornery sometimes. Everybody's just doing really good and made it through the snow very well.
Got the semi-truck stuck, and the motor grader's coming up right over the hill. And we've got our neighbor's tractor behind the semi-truck, and then our truck, and then the tractor right here. It's quite a show. Oh, the motor grader's coming.
Okay, we finally got back from doing chores. It was kind of an adventure because we first got stuck before we even got out of the driveway. It wasn't bad, the tractor was right there, so like we just barely tugged a little bit and the truck was out. So that was fine. Then we went to the barn. Everything at the barn was really good. Dad has been around clearing people's driveways out, all that stuff with the tractor. And then we head back, and the feed truck, which is down at the hog house right now, was stuck like right in the middle of the four-way. So that was like a whole mess because the feed truck was there stuck, and then the neighbor was there with his tractor, Dad was there with our tractor, and then the motor grader came. So it was like 4 big pieces of equipment right there in the middle of the four-way. And then the motor grader left like immediately, and then so it was just us. But what happened was so down at our hog house driveway, the feed truck was bringing feed to our hog house from the south, where he came from. He couldn't, the turn is too sharp, he can't make it in the snow with that big truck. So he came from the south, so he had to go up to the four-way and turn around. And he was fully loaded, went up there, spun out at the four-way, could not get turned around. He ended up backing down the hill several times and getting a running start, and it was just a whole mess. And then finally, they were able to get in there with the tractors and get it cleared out enough in front of it that he did make the turn enough to get turned around, and now he's down here at our hog house so he could make the turn in from the north. And now he's putting the feed in the bins at our hog house, and then he has to get back out of here. So we'll see how that goes, but that was a bit of an adventure, and it never, like every year, there's excitement every time there's a big snow. Somebody gets stuck, and it's always fun. So overall, things went pretty well. It's very cold outside. Not too bad yet. It's gonna get a lot colder, but yeah, snow is fun.
Just thought maybe you wanted to know what it's like to be out in an Iowa blizzard, so I'm gonna take you out there with me this morning. So getting some clothes on, and maybe you've never been in snow, let alone a blizzard. Experience it with me. Okay, let's go out in the blizzard. See, this door is clear. Not looking good. Prep up a little bit. Okay. So, blizzards. What happens is, with the wind, so in town they don't catch the wind like we do. And I've always said two things. Here in Iowa, we won't flood up here on this hill, but we catch all the wind. So for those of you that's not been out in snow, I'll give you a little bit of an experience and how the wind works. So the wind comes whipping across the fields, and it's not just snow, it's bringing a little bit of dirt, dust, and road grime too. So you're catching all of the dirt. It's not clean snow, so you don't even want to pick up and eat that snow. It's not romantic like you see in the movies. It's dirty snow, and the wind's just cutting, pounding this dry snow into your face. It comes whipping around, and then it funnels. So right through here we got a funnel because it's cutting around that building. It's cutting around here, cutting around that building. And then what happens is it pushes up against the building and it whips around. So here I'm broke out of the wind, right? You see it whooshing through there, and then it pushes against the building and it bounces back. So against the building you always have these where the wind bounces off and pushes the snow back. So a typical snow drift is like this. Clear out here, all this snow gets concentrated here, but there's an empty space between the building and all. So these places where you see the doors completely covered, it's probably like in a basement well. It's downstairs or something where snow dumps in, because typically wind pushes against the building and cuts back. Another cool thing about snow is wherever you pack it down, you see where the snow, where it got stepped on yesterday, sorry about that, where it got stepped on yesterday, these tracks, it actually, that snow was packed in yesterday. That's a footprint from yesterday, and that packed snow don't move. So you have these are footprints that didn't blow away. This is snow that stayed there. So you can actually see that's a footprint. So I came walking down here yesterday, and those packed in snow footprints won't move. I know this is terrible videography, but it is kind of rough out here. I'm trying not to freeze to death. So sorry about that, but you can see these tracks here. It's kind of funny. They don't melt off, and so here's whipping around here. Okay, there. During blizzards, you kind of need to, lots of times, you make sure these vents are clear. And but the thing is you see wind comes, hits the house, bounces off, and it kind of keeps the house clear. So the drifts usually form 3 to 4 foot away from the house. And there's our vents on the south side. We put them on the south side for a reason. So the house is blocking the wind here. It's not really terrible. I parked that truck really close to the garage door strategically so that the drift will form behind the pickup instead of against the door. Because if it forms against the door, or even kind of against the door, it'll be like a foot against the door and then 4 foot out here. Well, you change up the air pattern, and then the drift is out here. And if you can get it far enough away from the building, the drift, it'll keep blowing it away and it won't even drift. So we do that strategically. So I'm on the south side of a building, not bad. We got to go out here and check this horse, and we'll see what the wind's like out here. Okay, you stay in there, Buckshot. Yeah, good job. We locked the cow in because the horse will be greedy with barn. So we lock her in to protect her from the horse, really, because the horse will be greedy and he'll want both sides. So we have her blocked in here. So here, you see even the snow blew under the little gap there. And I had it sealed up on the north side, but the horse and the cow are in here happy. Buckshot. And he is just a classic stupid horse, and he's been out enough to get himself snowy, but she's been in. She's as good as can be, but he don't like being locked in a lot. We give him a little bit of an option, so he gets to go in and out. He doesn't lay down much. He just stands in here out of the wind and out of the bulk of the snow until he gets bored, and then goes out into the mess for a while and decides, yep, maybe the barn is kind of nice. So she gets stuck in here no matter what. So let's go see what else we can find. Yeah, he came out to say hi, and then he's like, nope, yep, it's still a blizzard out there. So he went back in. Okay, I'll take you up through there and let you see that snow blowing over that drift. Hook up our wire. Okay. Okay, so the snow has come whipping across the fields, and it comes up and it loses its momentum and settles right here. It's like water after a dam lets silt stay. You can see even it builds a shelf. And I don't know, you can see that's like 3 foot in here, so we got to come around here. Yeah, it's getting in my eyes, and it's miserable, and I'm cold, and you've seen enough. So I'm going in. Man, it is. It's just like knives to the face, too. Probably ought to have a face mask and goggles on. But goggles fog up so easy, especially if you have a face mask on. Okay. And we're home. Yeah, thanks for going out in the blizzard with me. Hope you had as much fun as I did.